was the scoreline 2 weeks ago when Al Hilal travelled to Iran and came away with defeat. But having not lost a home game in Asian competition in 7 years, it really is a mountain for Zobahan to climb. They have to get something from this game. Only the second time that they are appearing in Asian Champions League action, and they could be 90 minutes away from a final. What a rags to riches story that could be when you consider, on the other hand, taking on one of the healthiest, one of the biggest, one of the powerhouses of Asian football. They're taking on Al Hilal, and you can see there not a seat in the house. There was 53,000 people crammed in when they played. Al-Rafa in the quarter-final, and again Eric Gretz, there he is, asked for everybody to come out and support the team, and 70,000 local fans are going to do just that. Joining me in the competition for this historic game is PJ Roberts. PJ, we know that Al Hilal should have been dead and buried. They did have a lifeline when Wilhelmsen missed the penalty in the first half of that first leg, but the away goal could have proved so critical. But it was Zobahan who managed to take the lead, the skipper leading by example and giving them that 1-0 lead. Are we expecting Zobahan to come here and just shut up shop, or are we expecting Al Hilal, who have one of the best scoring records in this competition, to come out and really get a go?
I think you've hit the nail on the head directly there, Paul, and I think that's both going to be both teams' attacks. Zobahan defensively have been very, very strong in the competition. Consider only 5 goals. They lost just once in 10 games.
That's the best defence record as well.
The best defensive record, and actually 2 of those goals they conceded did come against Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia. So we know that they've been here, but they've been here before this country. It is a difficult place to come play. Defensively is their key. But we know, Paul, as you mentioned, Al Hilal are fantastic going forward. Look at the scenes here. Look at the atmosphere. They've chased this game.
This is unusual. The last time I've seen anything like this in an Asian game was the Uara Red Diamonds when they played in the final a few years ago, where the stadium was jam-packed. This atmosphere, isn't it?
Absolutely fantastic. Asian football at its best. So much to play for. Zobahan, as mentioned, Paul, only their second time in the Asian Champions League finals. Really is. Well, Al Hilal, a rich club history, the most successful Saudi Arabia team. 12 league titles in 34 years. They truly are outstanding. And just look at the crowd, look at the scene, look at the atmosphere. This is truly what it's all about right now.
It was a rain opponents against the Uara Reds in 2007 in the final when they lifted the title. We saw scenes like this, and this is a day for strong people, strong characters, none stronger than Mustafa Arashan, who will take charge of this game. Big occasion for him. Have a look at the line at some of these Al Hilal players. They don't look too phased. There's lots of experience there. As for Zobahan, well, they've played in their fair share of games, the likes of Eshtagal, where 100,000 fans crammed into the stadium. There's the man of the moment, Yasser Al-Qadani. Came off injured in that first leg, has managed to recover, and he's looking forward to this game. He could be key today.
He certainly can be. Actually won the penalty that Williamson missed. Really is such a key for them up front. They had a little bit of this killer instinct up front. Look at some of the signage from the fans.
He'll never walk alone.
Truly is global.
I think we've seen that before. It's the wrong colour. It should have been red and white, but never mind. 4 changes in a very exciting Gret side will take the side. In comes Thiago Neves, the Brazilian. Mirel Arroy, the Romanian international, who was away on international duty the last time these two sides met. Al-Shul comes in on the left-hand side of midfield to give a bit of width. And Mayani, the young 22-year-old, will get a start up front. As for Zobahan, 2 changes, 1 forced. Out goes Mohamed Poor, injured in that first leg, but what a fantastic fullback he was, bombing up and down the left-hand side and causing all sorts of problems. But the big news is that the leading goal scorer for them in this competition with 5 goals, Radadade, is back, and that is a big plus for Zobahan.
It certainly is, Paul. Big player in midfield, very experienced also. See, look at Calabari, he's another player playing up for good quality, knows where the back of the net is. And Igor Castro, who really was, I guess is a live player, got into some great positions. We can be a little bit critical because he did miss quite a few chances.
Wasted opportunities, couldn't PJ. This tape should really have been dead and buried, shouldn't it?
Certainly should have been. Zobahan playing at home, and when you're playing in the Asian Champions League, we're playing in the semi-finals, you've got to take your chances. And the Brazilian there. He would have been disappointed. He looks dangerous. He's always dangerous, but you've got to put your chances away, Paul.
You say that they won all 6 Asian Champions League games at home. That was a massive, massive plus for them going into that first leg. And they've knocked out some former champions along the way. Al Ittihad, Pohang Steelers, Moneybag United or Bunyodkor. But they went to the mercy in the group stage, and it was quite amazing that they actually managed to get through the group phase, because Bunyodkor and, of course, last year's losing finalists, Al Ittihad, were in that group as well.
Well, they certainly did, and they battled back from 2 goals down to draw 2-2 with Al Ittihad in Jeddah, so they know what it's all about. They're resilient, they are tenacious, they can battle away and they can grind out results, but they will think in the first leg it was a missed opportunity with the number of chances and with the dominance in play that they did have. You've got to take your chances. So with that very, very slender 1-goal lead going to the King Fahd International Stadium against one of the massive giants in Asian football in Al Hilal, they're up against it tonight.
Is this going to affect them? Zobahan have not played for 2 weeks. Al Hilal last played on the 1st October, preparing for the semi-final encounters. Is it going to have an adverse effect?
It is interesting, isn't it? We look at the contrast in preparation in many ways. I don't think so. I think both teams have really been able to, I guess, measure their training towards this game in the best way that they feel fit. The coaches now, they're both coaches. Eric Goretz for Al Hilal. I mean, he's moving on to the Moroccan national team after this, so he wants to end his reign in a successful fashion.
Here's Zobahan to get us underway, kicking from left to right, and straight away it looked there as though they were playing 5 at the back. We'll update you on that, because they definitely played a 4 in the first leg, that much we do know. And straight on the ball and trying to tidy things up in the middle of the park. There was guys that just rolling it back. Farsid, away to Hosseini. Oh, the 31-year-old there just trying to tuck it up the line. Made his day for a run just back in August at 31 years old. Who said that Kevin Davies was old?